What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PFS podcast, Wildcard edition. We made it to the playoffs, boys. How are you guys feeling?
I'm just glad we didn't get fired in this wave of coaches getting fired
Right.
last couple days.
That's
Really
true.
big. We
Happy to have
made
a
it
job.
through. Made it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, as you guys can tell, Matt is not here. He succumbed to the coaching fires as well.
Black
So,
Monday.
yeah. Sorry, Matt. We miss you, but it is what it
Yeah.
is. No, I'm just
No
kidding. He
offensive
couldn't
performance.
make it. He couldn't make it this week, but hopefully next week we can have you back, Matt. We miss you. My name is Evan,
My name's Drew.
I'm Pat.
and we are your PFS team minus Matt. And I think it's time we get right into this, guys. So we are going to start off with, of course, our Week 18 recap. So why don't we do that? I'm a very happy guy this week. As you can tell, the Steelers Ravens is our first topic. So as I said last week, I was there. It was such an electric atmosphere. Renegade was amazing, even though they didn't stop him that drive, and just the people, the celebration after was incredible. So thank you, Pittsburgh, for that. That was a great experience, and it was one of the best regular seasons games I've ever seen. How about you guys?
I agree. I mean, just like everything that was on stake for both teams, like playoff spot. We just saw the Ravens fire Harbaugh. Like everyone kind of knew that was a big turning point game for both franchises. And yeah, what an ending to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't say it better myself. It started off looking like one of those gritty division matchups, not a lot of points scored, and then it just kind of just flipped it on its head, exploded. You got the 2 long touchdowns for the Ravens. Steelers offense really picking up in the second half. It felt perfect. Like the Boswell missed extra point. I don't know about you guys. I was like, oh my God, it's probably over. The kick return put the Ravens damn near field goal position. And then the rookie misses the field goal. Absolutely wild. But that's football.
When I was there, I told Cameron after he missed the extra point, I was like, This is the script, I'm telling you. They're
Yeah.
missing, or after he missed, I was like, they're going to drive down the field methodically, and then he's missing the kick. It was just bound to happen. And,
Also,
I was
Boswell
right.
doesn't miss extra points, right?
Apparently it got blocked. The NFL classified it as a blocked field goal.
Oh,
Or
really?
blocked extra point, yeah.
Huh.
Which, hopefully that helps his confidence a little bit, because we're going to need him on Monday, for sure.
Right.
He'll be back. Veteran.
Yeah. Yeah, what a game. So, the NFC South also came to a conclusion. Kind of what I predicted on the podcast last week as well. Like the Bucks were gonna win, and then the Falcons were gonna win, and that's what we got. So Panthers still make it, but they lost their last 2 after the 2 or 3
Yes.
in a row,
Yeah.
and that is not a recipe for success going into the playoffs, especially when they have to play the Rams again. So I don't think they're pulling off that upset, but
you know what? Their win projection before the season was 6.5. They destroyed it. Good for them. That's
they?
just
destroyed
did.
it is a
Was it 6.5 or 5.5?
I think it was 6.5. I think we needed 7. I needed 7 from them.
I mean, they only got 8, so
Yeah, I
Well,
want to say they
yeah.
destroyed it.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
we could say
they hit 7 wins with like a month left in the season at least. That's
That is an all-time
destroyed in
best.
my mind.
they were like, Pat
We
is
gotta start sending
satisfied.
some
We
of
can
these.
stop trying.
Yeah. But I mean,
Like-
it wasn't long ago that this team won 2 games and they benched the quarterback that they had to trade everything for. So, good for them.
Yeah,
NFC South, fun division.
Definitely
Yeah.
fun division.
I'm happy. Gonna be a tough matchup, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
They
what
need to get the
happens.
running game going, honestly.
They were
Going
at
back
their
to
best when
April.
Rico Dowdle was the point of their offense. So
Yeah, they just can't
hopefully they
find
can get
anything
back
right
to
now.
that.
Well, Dowdle was seven rushes for 10 yards in that game.
I know. Yeah. So
That's tough.
We'll see. They just gotta find the recipe that they used last time to beat the Rams and try
I
it.
will say
Multiple Matt
Falcons
Stafford interceptions.
Yep.
a lot
Play
of
good
Matt.
defense.
And a couple of 45-yard touchdowns. That helps.
Easily.
That's all we need.
Nothing to it.
I think I'm looking at what the lines were before the season. The Seahawks smashed theirs. They were 8.5. They're over under.
Wow.
So good for
That
them.
kind of makes sense, though. Yeah. But
Anyways, 49ers guys, I thought this was your team. They looked terrible against the Seahawks.
they held the number 1 seed in the NFC to 13 points, Evan. That's
Stop
you were
this.
you were worried about their
Stop
defense
it.
the last couple weeks, and they showed
Yeah.
up. They showed up.
Okay. It was not a complete game whatsoever.
No.
And because of that, they pulled a terrible matchup with the Eagles.
Disagree.
I would have, if I were them, I would have way preferred to play the Bears, but
No. I'd rather the Eagles than the Bears.
You would. They just beat the Bear.
yeah, what?
Barely.
The Bears' defense is bad.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think the Niners are going to beat damn near any team you put in front of them, and we all do, according to last week. But where we picked them as Super Bowl champs, PFS Super Bowl champs. But
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see this week.
hey, we will see.
Yeah.
We will see. And you know what?
Yeah.
After those games, they're doing
Pat
us a
is
favor.
jumping ship.
They're
Pat's
making
jumping
the-
ship.
No.
I might be. We'll
Pat,
see.
They
We'll
lost that
see.
game to make the odds better. We need to bet that future right now. We can probably get like plus 1,500 for them to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if you like donating money to sports books.
Well, we've been pretty
It's
clear.
gonna be
I think.
tough winning 3 road games against pretty good teams. I'll say that.
Yeah. Let's get through the
I agree.
Eagles.
Yeah, we'll start with that, but I don't know. Myles Garrett got the record. Right after Strahan said, "Oh, I did it in 16 games," which true. And then like people started pulling out his pass rush stats, and like Myles Garrett did in less snaps than Strahan did.
Significantly less.
And you know what, Strahan? Myles Garrett didn't need the quarterback to take a change a play and take a dive for him to get the sack. So eat your heart out.
But
That's
that's
an
what I'm saying.
all-time
Like
clip.
there's asterisks on both of their records. TJ Watt, what's his asterisk?
What's Myles
Yeah,
Garrett's asterisk?
17 games.
Well, come on. You can only play the
No.
that's
I think
NFL
Myles
season
Garrett-
now.
He
That's a
had
phenomenal
22 going into like week 16.
And
And he didn't get it till the last quarter of the
Well,
last game.
I don't think that's true. Also, I feel like he had
No,
22
I mean,
going into 17.
I don't know.
still, I think that's just the way it is now. Once we get to 18 games, all the records are going to be destroyed again, and
Yeah.
we'll have the same thing. So
Except
gotta
weirdly
respect
enough,
that.
passing yards is not ever gonna get beat, I feel like. Passing yards in a season.
Was that Manning?
Yeah, it's Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
He had like
I don't think it's even come-
5,500.
I don't think we've even come particularly close to that one.
Not in the last like
Yeah.
5 years.
Stafford, I think, was like 1,000 yards off of that this year's passing yard leader. Like,
Yeah.
Well, he was at like 4,700.
He got kind of
sorry,
close to the
800.
he got kind of close to the passing touchdowns, I think. He was like
Yeah, he had
700. I think
Yeah.
47, 48.
Well, that's also
Right.
a good record too. That's at 55, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a crazy year from Peyton Manning. Give it up to the boy. Come on.
But I think that does mean Stafford should be MVP. I think he deserves it, but no hate to Drake May. But their
Yeah.
schedule should have an asterisk next to it, you know.
Yes, and I love a guy like Stafford getting it. He deserves it.
You know what's weird to me? I'll just say this. Why are Patriots fans like so obsessed with getting Drake May the MVP? Maybe
'Cause
they're
they
not
know-
that confident in the team.
They know they aren't going to win the Super Bowl. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
could be
Well,
part of
they're
it.
not.
When Brady was around, it was always like, oh, who cares about Pro Bowls, All Pros, MVPs?
Yeah.
Just food for thought.
Yeah.
I think they also want more validation for Drake May since he's only in his second year. They're trying to prove that he's the next Brady.
Hey, that's a pretty cool thing for a second-year quarterback to be the runner-up as
Yeah.
MVP. I think that's
Very
a
impressive.
big deal as well. So
Yeah.
We'll get to Super Bowl favorites later. I think we're going to be talking about that an awful lot. So
Yeah.
I think we move on here. We got our
Woo.
coaching carousel. So the coaches who have been fired so far include Brian Callahan and Brian Dabble. No, it's Dabble. From Tennessee and the Giants. They got fired mid-season, though. One that I really disagree with is Raheem Morris, who got fired from Atlanta. Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland got fired. Pete Carroll from Vegas got fired. Jonathan Gannon got fired from Arizona. And John Harbaugh from Baltimore got fired. So
Praise be.
those are the openings so far. I think Todd Bowles should be on the hot seat as well.
Kind of related. I saw a video of Todd Bowles walking up to a press conference the other day. He is hefty. I don't know if you guys knew that.
How hefty?
News
He's
to me.
big. He's chubby.
We're talking chubby or are we talking chubby?
Chubby. Like almost hula hoop.
Okay.
That.
Give me a
I'm
weight.
just saying. It blew my
Hey.
mind. I always thought of him as like a fit guy, and no, he was kind of chunky.
Stop fat shaming him. That's not
All
nice.
right. Well, I didn't mean to take up a minute of this segment with Todd Bowles' body.
Pat, I'm gonna give you a number and you say over under in your opinion. 290.
All right. How tall is he?
I don't think he's
I'll
that
look it
tall.
up.
But is this important?
Under.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
don't know. Maybe. He's under. He's under 290 for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So he's chubby.
Chubby.
It says
He's
203 here.
6'2".
203. He is not 203 from what I saw. I promise you.
Maybe he's
It says 2.
I need to send you guys this video. Maybe it was just a deceiving angle, but he looked chunky.
Guys, let's get back on page.
No, this is the new
Here's half
segment.
the segment down.
It says he's 6'2", 203 on his Wikipedia.
He is
Okay.
not. He did not look 203 at all.
Okay.
The only way he's 203 is if he's like 5'6".
He's 6'2". He's 6'2".
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think, where would you guys say is the most appealing destination? I would say Baltimore probably, but besides that, where do you think?
Honestly, Giants are up there. I'm not even being biased.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Giants are up there. I'm not saying they're the highest among them. I think obviously Ravens. I think Falcons are solid. Still a little iffy about the Browns, but I'd say Falcons and Giants outside of the Ravens, right?
I agree with you on the Falcons. They got some interesting pieces there, and I think they have, I think they have good enough ownership where they probably won't be some of these other teams, are gotta be all up in your business. I think they can leave you alone for the most part.
I think
Giants, I don't agree with just because it's New York and people turn on you quick there.
But we got
They do.
pieces, bro. We're sticking with Shane.
I think sneaky Vegas could be. They have the number 1 pick.
Do you think Mendoza? You're assuming they're gonna take?
They're gonna take Mendoza.
Do you think he's gonna be good though?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
I didn't believe it up until the Alabama game.
Yeah,
Great
he can
college
make
player.
throws.
He's the man. And Tennessee, like they have their guy. They're like a season ahead of Vegas, and they have some pieces. Like they need to rebuild still. But as a coach, walking into a place that needs rebuilt is kind of like, I don't know. I think I would rather go to a place where like I have this vision, I want to do it my way, instead of like, here's a list of your players, like figure it out kind of thing,
Rebuilds aren't for the weak though.
Yeah.
Tennessee and
Well-
Raiders, even if Cam Ward continues to improve and Mendoza turns out to be great, like they still got a lot of work to do outside of the quarterback position.
I agree.
What do you guys
I
think
think
of
Cardinals is a tough
Stefanski?
spot.
What do you guys think
Just in
of
general?
Stefanski being fired? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a
Yeah.
mistake on Cleveland's part. I don't know if anyone better is gonna want that job, honestly.
I think he's going to be a pretty popular candidate. I think he's
Mhm.
probably getting one of these other jobs.
Yeah.
He's the favorite for the Giants job.
Yeah,
No, he is. He is. Check
But-
the lines.
no, I believe you. I'm saying that's exciting for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
how
don't
to
know.
feel about it.
From my point of view, it's just like he won a playoff games for the Browns, which, like, that's no small feat. Like, he had them fairly relevant. It's not his fault they traded all their draft picks and signed Deshaun Watson to that ridiculous deal. I don't know. I thought he did pretty good for what he had.
Yeah. And word came out that he didn't want to sign Deshaun Watson too,
Wow.
Oh,
which means he was right about that.
That would have changed the franchise.
I heard a really funny soundbite today from the Browns owner. Someone asked him, do you think this team should have, with the talent on the roster, do you think the team should have won more games? And he said, well, it would be really easy for me to sit here and say yes. So I'm going to say yes. It was unbelievable. I'd never heard anything like that before.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. Besides Baltimore, Atlanta's probably my number one spot though.
Put some
they
respect on the Giants. What are you
No,
doing?
dude.
We got a young core. We're ready to
It's-
win.
It's New York. Yeah, that's a problem. Their fan bases are ready to win the Super Bowl right now, every year.
Yeah,
We're ready to
you
win
have
the
a
Super
good
Bowl in
culture
the
as
next
long
2
as you
years.
win, but you don't
I have
win.
faith. I have faith. We're a couple pieces away. No key injuries. People forget Malik Neighbors is on that team. I will say, I just want to say this before we move on. Stefanski, like you said, Pat, surprised me. I wasn't too mad about it, but I was like, I disagree, especially when they were picking up steam at the end of the season. Raheem Morris, like you started the segment off with, Evan, very surprising to me. I think he's a good coach. They ended their season very strong. They were 1 win away from winning that division. I disagree with that. I don't think they're upgrading. And then Pete
Yeah.
Carroll, I think he should have just resigned. I don't like seeing a legend like him getting fired by the Las Vegas Raiders, but is what it is.
I don't know. Before we move on, how many of these guys on here do you think are getting other NFL jobs? Like
Head
any
coaching jobs?
head coaching jobs.
I could see Morris, Stefanski, 100%.
Stefanski and Harbaugh.
Do you think Harbaugh is going to want to keep doing it though?
I think so. He's not even 60.
I don't think
I
he's
think-
really. I don't think he has the TV personality kind of thing.
Yeah.
No,
either.
he's a jackass.
So, what's he gonna
He's
do?
a
Move to
scumbag.
college like Jim did?
No,
Yeah,
I think he
I
should
don't
just
see him in
go,
college.
fuck off.
Someone's gonna
Drew
take a.
just wants
I
him gone because he
despise
hates his
John Elway. He's a
guts.
bad
Yeah.
coach. He's a bad coach and a worse dude. I don't like him.
I guess we'll see. All right, what do we got next? Oh, awesome.
There it is. 49ers
right,
to the moon, baby.
Okay, hold on. Pause. All right, here we go, guys. Super Bowl predictions, week 2 of it. If you want to see what happened last week, you probably don't want to see it.
No,
But if you want
wanna see it.
to, check out last week's podcast.
We
But
picked the right guy to win it all.
I don't think we did. I need Matt back ASAP.
No,
you might
we picked
not.
the
We-
right team.
All right, awesome. That makes me feel better.
I will be very realistic this time, don't you?
I find that really hard to believe.
I still no. I'll put a lot of thought into this. I'll overlook any biases. I got no
All right.
bets in there now. I'm chilling.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Where do we want to start? I think let's just go left to right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go Broncos. Or not Broncos. I'm
Well-
trying to go by the symbols you have on top, but yeah. pick
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll go past Chargers. I'll start with this one. I'll give you my rundown, and then you two can just say yes or no, or like if you agree or not. So, I think the Chargers are way too beat up to win this game. Go into Foxborough. They're a dome team from LA. They don't like the cold. Their offensive tackles are beat up. I think this is the only thing they have going for them right now is Herbert, which is albeit a good thing, and he's the guy, but I can't see them pulling this out. And Drake May, MVP candidate, is he going to choke in the playoffs? I guess we're gonna find out. But I say Patriots. What about you guys?
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, Pat?
Well said. Pats.
All right. Let's get them on here. Who wants to move
I
along? Who
I
wants
can
to
do
talk about the
Jags,
next one?
Bills.
You said what?
I can do Jags, Bills, I guess.
All right.
All right.
Okay. We got big game here. Jags versus Bills in Duval. But I'm excited for this game. This is a pretty good matchup. This is one of those, like, you gotta find time to watch it. The Jags exploded onto the scene, very explosive offense. Besides the Colts, like, early start to the season and the Texans being good, like, the Titans, those games don't really mean much to me. But they put down a lot of points. ETN's been playing well. Bashaw Tuden had that finger injury a couple weeks ago we were talking about, but the Jacoby Myers trade really reinvigorated that offense, and I love to see it. I'm a little worried about the defense against the Bills' playoff offense. We know Josh Allen can cook in the playoffs. I'm expecting that. But the Bills have been they've been a trendy team. Like, they've had their ups and they've had a lot of downs, a lot more than usual. But like I was saying last week, similar, I like the Jags, but I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders. I'm worried that their fan base is gonna maybe make it a tough environment to play in because they're a loyal fan base. But I'm gonna take Josh Allen's playoff experience. I think they're gonna find a way to win. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a good game within one score. But give me the Bills on the road.
Mm. I think the Jags are by far the more well-rounded team.
I
I
agree. On paper.
I wouldn't even think it's crazy to say they're the better coach team too. So with
Yeah,
that being said, I know Josh Allen is the best quarterback left in the playoffs right now, but I don't know. He hasn't done it before. I don't know what makes me think he's going to like make the Super Bowl this year, you know? But
this is his
I'm gonna say
chance.
Jags.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions I have about the Bills team still. I think the Jags are playing as good or better than anyone in the AFC right now. And I think the pressure might get to Josh Allen a little bit this year. So I like the Jags.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the Jags have been like super tested.
They beat the Broncos like 2 weeks ago.
That
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything to me. I don't think the Broncos are good.
All right.
The Broncos are big frauds. Worst number one seed in history.
Something that our favorite guest from a few weeks ago said, Miss Cameron. She said, "I think people are too like they think about what happened in previous years too much. Josh Allen's playoff experience, like that means something. But when a team is the better team, like I find it hard to pick against them.
It's
Trevor
the
Lawrence and the
NFL.
Jags also have playoff experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, they led one of the biggest comebacks ever. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, and
After
then
getting
they
down like
gave the Chiefs all they could
27-0.
handle
I
in
remember
Well,
that
that
Arrowhead.
was
game.
Blake Bortles. That was
I'm
Blake
not
Bortles.
saying
No, it wasn't.
honestly, like, I'm
That was
probably picking the
Patriots. Never mind.
Jags against
Yeah.
anyone other than the Bills, but I like the Bills. I think Allen's he's gonna show up, and I think the defense is gonna play one of their better games. And yeah, the Jags haven't really shown a ton to me that they can make a run to the Super Bowl or even the AFC Championship game with this
Well,
path, at least.
too bad. We're
Yeah,
going
no,
Jags.
I'll take the consensus. You guys can be wrong.
We'll just find out, won't we?
Yeah, we'll see next week.
Well, I guess that leaves me
Uh,
with Steelers Texans here, huh?
all right, Pat.
Well,
It sure does. I think it's best that way.
Steelers coming off a very emotional victory last week. I don't know, they've been a fun story here, but I just see that Texans defense really throwing fits for Rodgers. I know Steelers get DK back, and that could be a bit of a bump, but I just really have a tough time seeing them move the ball at all, really, against Houston. So for that reason, give me the Texans.
Drew.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is very close for me. Obviously, like, I kind of want the Steelers to win, but I think Texans defense is going to be tough to overcome for the Steelers offense. So I'm going to take Texans.
Guys. I think you're forgetting the Steelers haven't lost on Monday Night Football at home since 1991. How many years would that be? That would be
25.
Quick math.
no.
What?
No, 35,
I
35,
don't think it would
35,
be.
35. Edit that.
That's 35 years. That's not a
Edit that.
fluke.
That's tough.
Like, there's a reason why they've won so many games on Monday night. I don't know what the reasons are. I don't know why they seem to play better, but they do. And they're playing a Texans team that has only played one game in 55 degrees or colder, and that was versus the Chiefs this season. I think they played 14 games in a dome. I think the home field advantage thing is huge in this game. I'm not necessarily saying the Steelers are like a lock to win, but I think the Texans had the better defense, but I don't think it's that crazy to say that when the Steelers are on, they have the better offense, you know?
Yeah, honestly, dude, I'm like 51% Texans, 49% Steelers. I was
That's
on
fair.
Steelers earlier today, but I'm switching.
I hear you.
It's kind of like
And,
your argument with the Jags Bills. I'm gonna pick the better, more well-rounded team in my opinion.
but are they the better well-rounded team?
I think so, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think they have the better defense. They don't have the better offense.
Honestly,
So,
your guys' offense is very inconsistent too, though.
not
Like
recently.
you have more scoring potential, but
They've played the last 2 games without their best receiver, their, like, only good receiver. They put up
yeah,
26 points with Adam Thielen as their lead route runner,
damn
you
right.
know?
It's a cold ass
No, it
white
was
boy.
MVS as their lead route runner. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, I
But we can
see the
go
argument.
Texans. I'm just saying, I think, I don't think we should write them off, you
You
know?
win some, you lose most. Let's move on. Do we want to do the NFC
They're
first
going to
round too, and
scrape
then
Aaron
move back,
Rodgers off the pavement
Um,
in this gun.
just to like
no.
keep it?
Let's find our AFC representative first.
Okay. God forbid Drew has an idea. Okay.
Okay, alright, we'll go with your idea, Drew, since you need it
Yeah.
that bad.
Beautiful. Okay.
Uh, I'll start. Chicago, Green Bay. I think Green Bay is too beat up right now to pull this out. Chicago has looked pretty decent all season. People in the comments today didn't really like it that much, but I said that losing to the Lions is what they kind of needed to boost them in the playoffs. Like, they aren't going to be watching videos about how good they are, this week. They're going to be angry because they just lost to a divisional opponent, and they're going to be ready for Green Bay to come in and spank them. So I think Chicago's going to win this one.
I agree. Packers are beat up. Bears are a good team. I think they're going to show out. Home field advantage, Soldier Field, tough environment playing. Teams that have gone through struggles, like their fans will show out. They know what it means to lose. So I like the Bears here. They're going to capitalize on this opportunity.
I think the Bears are a mentally weak, not good football team that just got bullied in a game they wanted to win badly for seeding and for their head coach. I think they're starting to doubt themselves, thinking we're not that good. We just got bullied by a team that had nothing to play for. I think the Packers win. They should have swept the Bears. The Bears are lucky and not good. The Packers will win.
I don't think so.
Hey,
But
we got majority.
yeah,
Yep.
yes, that is that. Sorry, Pat. Good win by the Lions, though. I
Yeah.
was on board with that. All right.
I can take this one.
Oh boy.
I'm
This is
gonna
gonna be a
be
good one.
genuine. I'm gonna be genuine. But okay, 49ers obviously tough game against the Seahawks, who they held to 13 points. Can't overlook that. But the offense gonna get going. That's kind of what I was really getting on about last week. But they are playing away against the Eagles. Eagles have a great defense. I think their offense is extremely shaky. They get to early leads and then it just falls apart for them. Some of like against the Bills a couple weeks, they still pulled it out, but that's not a good win. That's ugly. 49ers, I think the offense is going to bounce back. Obviously, a team like them, I think a loss right before the playoffs can really light a fire under your ass, show you're not invincible. I think the Broncos losing a couple weeks ago is another example of that. You kind of need a loss sometimes going into the playoffs, and I don't think the Eagles are good. I think the Eagles are kind of frauds. The 49ers, I'm not as high on them, not as nearly as high as them as I was last week, but I'm still taking them to beat the Eagles, who are fraudulent. So, yeah, give me 49ers over the Eagles.
I disagree. I think the 49ers got, like I said earlier, the 49ers got a bad draw in the playoffs here versus the Eagles. The Eagles have a pretty solid defense that's going to be able to neutralize their offense, kind of like how the Seahawks did this week. And it's all going to come down to if the Eagles' offense can be productive or not. So I'm going to take the Eagles in this one.
The 49ers are going to score in the 20s at least. That's a Drew guarantee.
Really?
Well,
It is.
it all comes down to me then.
Look me in the eyes. Don't do this to me. You cannot have the Eagles in the divisional round. They stink, Pat.
I
They
feel like
stink.
the Eagles are kind of flying under people's radars, no pun
They're
intended.
bad. They're not the guys anymore.
Their defense is outstanding.
It is, but who
They've won multiple
cares?
games with 0 passing yards in the second half. That's how good their defense is.
That's pathetic.
It is pathetic, but they win.
They still win.
Against good teams.
But it's the NFL
I know, I
playoffs,
agree with
Pat.
Evan. I think
That shit
I think
doesn't
this is
fly
a-
anymore.
I think this is a tough draw for the Niners. You know, I don't know if their offense is going to be able to get it done, and I think the Eagles score enough points against a not so good Niners defense to win the game. So
Drew, I
give
think
me-
you're forgetting they're still the man, you know.
Drew, you're forgetting they're still
They're
the
far
man.
from the ball. They're far from the man. Give me the Niners.
Yeah, well, majority.
That's our Super Bowl champs. What the hell are we doing?
Well, that was Super Bowl champs was on the contingency that they won last week.
No, it wasn't.
For me, it was
Pat, sometimes you need a loss before the playoffs, but whatever.
Rams Panthers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You guys know I love my Panthers. I picked them to win some crazy games this year. It was a wild ride. They've beaten these guys before. They're certainly capable of it. But I don't think that count a pick six, a end zone interception, and 2 45-yard touchdowns on fourth down is really sustainable, to say the least. So, unfortunately, I think the Rams pull this one out, though it pains me.
I agree. I don't think this one's going to be close. If I could get 9.5 on the Rams, I would take it. But
I think they might be the largest home underdogs in first round of the playoffs ever.
oh my gosh,
But
Well,
That's right where they
fair
want to
too.
be.
yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
like that. I agree. Rams gonna be
Fair.
tough to overcome. I'm rooting for the Panthers though.
Fair.
With all my heart.
All right, second round, Broncos Texans. I don't feel like we can't go into these too much because Drew said it. These aren't set in stone, so we don't know, what they're actually going to be. But
Yeah.
these playoffs are looking a little chalky here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. But
Yeah, we don't really have any upsets here.
that's okay.
I
know
tried.
You
Yeah,
guys
you
didn't
did.
like my 2-7 upset.
I'm realistic with my upsets.
Yeah,
I had Bills and
I don't know.
Niners. 6 seeds.
It feels real now. Like these are our playoffs. I feel like we got to go with the better teams. But Broncos Texans is a real interesting one in Denver. As of now, coming off the rest, and I'm leaning Broncos, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't like
Yeah.
anything about it. But I'm leaning Broncos just because they're coming off rest. I think the Texans are going to be coming off of a kind of gritty game, But if they get rolling, they're going to win. So, but I gotta go Broncos here.
This would be an ugly game, but it would be a phenomenal game in my opinion. Defensive masterclass. I think last week we had the same matchup. I picked the Texans, but honestly, I'm biased against Broncos. I think they're a little fraudulent. I've been kind of a Bo Nix hater with alongside Matt, not as much most of the year, but you are right. They have a big rest with the bye week. They're playing in Mile High City. Texans offense, I'm less confident in them than I am with the Broncos, even though I think the Texans have a slightly better defense. But I'm gonna pick Broncos at home. I like them.
All right. Pat.
Well said, Drew. I agree with everything. I think home field coming off rest. I like their offense more. Give me the Broncos. I think they're going to be a little bit too much for the Texans' offense to keep pace.
Yeah,
Awesome. Broncos it is. Throw them up there. Jags, Pats.
tough game.
Just real quick, this would be it's in Foxborough. I still think the Jags are the more complete team here, so that's probably where I'm leaning.
This is a really tough matchup, dude.
I know. I I think the Pats have the better coach in my opinion right now, but the Jags are more experienced, I would say. So
Mm.
I'm gonna say Jags.
You can go first, Pat. I'm still deciding.
I think I said earlier, I think Jags are red hot right now. I agree, Pats have a better coach, but Liam Cohen's no slouch either, and they do have an experienced team. Yeah, it's a tight one, but I'm leaning Jags like 60-40.
Yeah. Honestly, this AFC divisional slate of games, like this would be good. But I think I'm actually going to join you guys with the Jags. Had them losing to the Bills, but I think they'd edge out the Patriots. They are the better team, in my opinion, and the experience is going to help them out here.
All right. All right. So we have the third Seahawks Rams game. Give me the Seahawks. Uh, I think the Rams are on a more downward trajectory and the Seahawks are going up. So give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I was saying something pretty similar last week, and I agree. I think Seahawks had hit their lull a little earlier in the season than the Rams, and they're on the up right now. And the Rams are kind of steadying out a little bit down. They're still a great team. Should be a good game, but I'd take Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree. I've been saying, McVay and Stafford are guys who have been there before, but I think they kind of got hot too early, and Seahawks seem to be getting in stride right about now. So I'm leaning Seahawks too.
Awesome.
Are we in some good
We're agreeing
unanimous
with each other every
decisions here?
time.
Yeah, what's
this
up
is
with
good.
this?
It's looking good. I agree.
This is a good bracket. I like
I
it.
really hate to do it, but give me the Eagles here. I think they played earlier in the season that kind of suffocated them, but I think the Bears defense has been trending down even more since then. And I think after what will probably be a um, gritty game versus the Niners, I think they're gonna kind of get it together. So I would say the Eagles.
You know what's crazy here? I was just shit talking the Eagles against the Niners, but
Yes, you
I
were.
I don't think the Bears are they're not a 2 seed caliber team in my opinion. I think they got a good matchup against the injury-ridden Packers in the first round. I think the Eagles are going to slow the Bears offense down and the Bears defense just won't be able to hang even though Eagles offense has been rough this year. I think they're going to pull it out. It should be a close game, but I think they can win by like a touchdown. So, yeah, give me the Eagles. Shockingly.
All right, Pat.
Well, you heard me earlier. The Bears are a mentally weak team. They'll be lucky if they even get this far. I think the Eagles cream them.
Look at that. That's a unanimous divisional round from us.
Yeah, right? It's a little
Wow,
bit
that's
worrying.
good.
What's
After
going on
last
here?
week, that's good.
Are we gonna throw some money on this? Like,
No, should we?
This is a beautiful
Should-
bracket, I will
Yeah,
Should we
say.
it
put
looks
some
good.
money
It
on
looks really
This
good.
is a clean bracket. Okay.
There's only one game I disagree with so far, I think.
I disagree with 2, but I don't hate it.
That's
I
not
disagree
bad,
with
though,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Broncos, Jags. Give me the Jags. They're the team, man. Just something about it. Just I like them. I like them. So I say Jags. Better all around team.
Evan, we're on the same wavelength on the Jags.
Yep.
This is where
The Jags are my 49ers.
This is where the bracket starts to get a little ugly, in my opinion. I find it hard to believe Jags will make Super Bowl, but I like them over the Broncos, honestly. I think the Broncos are big frauds. So yeah, Jags.
I mean, we've been saying this all year. The AFC is wide open,
It
so I
is.
don't see why the Jags couldn't make it.
I think any team but the Chargers have a semi-decent chance at making a run.
I can see that. Yeah, why not? Why not them? Finally, Eagles, Seahawks. Ooh, Seahawks, man.
Yeah, this is where the Eagles' Cinderella run comes to an end. Get them out of here.
You're calling the man a Cinderella run.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, it's a Cinderella run.
Yeah, I say Seahawks. I think they're the best overall team in this whole bracket here.
Yep, Seahawks.
Wow, look at us.
This is good. This is good. You made that a really big logo.
I wonder if you're.
Is this
I
foreshadowing?
think we know why. Seahawks, Jags. I think this would end up being a pretty good game, but that Seahawks defense is. I think they're the best in the league. I think they're better than the Texans. And if their offense does enough, and who knows what enough will be, like against certain teams, it's 13 points. But sometimes they have to score 30, and that's what happens. But they still tend to win in these kind of games. So give me the Seahawks.
Yeah. Seahawks, phenomenal team. I think they're probably the best team on this screen, and I'm going to rock with them. I can't see the Jags winning a Super Bowl. I just can't. Would be cool, though.
It would be cool.
Well, this is where you guys are wrong. Give me the Jags pulling off the upset.
Wow.
Seahawks are going to be rolling there, kind of fat and complacent, enjoying the extra bye week, celebrating their victory prematurely, and Jags are going to come into Santa Clara, wherever it is, and punch them in the mouth, and Jags are going to do it.
All right.
Like it. At least we disagreed on something there.
Yeah. That wasn't even just for the sake of disagreeing. I was picking the Jags the whole way.
Wow. This is a much better bracket than last week. But, yeah, okay. Good work.
I wish you had the Niners going further.
I think a Niners Super Bowl appearance would be family here.
All right, Pat, you know what time it is. Go for it.
All right. So, dog of the week. Last week was 3-2, but we actually did a lot better than that. Well, no, we didn't, but I'll get into it. So the two Saturday upsets did not hit, unfortunately, but that's okay because real NFL football is played on Sunday, where we went 3-0 with the Steelers, Lions, and the Commanders. So I made a little parlay there, plus 1750 hit. So this week, not as many games to choose from, but give me the Jacksonville Jaguars, 1.5-point underdogs at home against the Bills. Bills certainly are capable of winning this game, but I think overall I've got less questions about the Jags team. And I like their coach more than McDermott, honestly. So I think home cooking for the Jags on Sunday here, or this weekend whenever they play.
I like it. I'm proud of you for being up 4 units doing a dog of the week.
No, thanks.
Like, that's pretty impressive, man.
It ain't easy.
I wish you just put 1 unit on it every time. I'd like to see how much you're actually up, because it's far more than 4 units.
It'd be pretty good.
Yeah, you're kind of kicking my ass. Gotta respect
That's okay,
it.
huh? That's all right, yeah.
Drew, you're the one who made it a competition. I never made it.
No, I think Evan made it a competition.
I never was competing against you.
I've never once said anything about you units.
Yeah, I like it.
Plus 4 points.
Jags plus 1.5, dog of the week. Good segment, Pat.
Thank you.
Great segment.
Yeah. Drew?
Okay.
Oh. Well,
I'm a little downtrodden, everyone. It was a tough week. When Went 0-2. I had Panthers money line. They lost to the Bucks. And my other one was the over 49.5 in the Seahawks 49ers game. Thought it was going to be a shootout, two high-powered offenses. Turned out the 49ers' stellar defense held the Seahawks to 13. And then the 49ers just couldn't get it going on offense. So that's 16 points, nowhere near 50 for any of you who can't do math out there, like Patrick earlier this episode. But yeah, we're going to move on. I'm a competitive guy. And I'm down by Patrick by four games, I think now, 4 bets. So I'm picking every single game this week. We're going to try to make a run here. We're going to beat this man. So we're taking Rams money line against the Panthers, Bills money line against the Jags, unlike Patrick's dog of the week, Texans money line against Steelers, Bears money line against the broken Packers, 49ers money line, upset apparently. Didn't know it was an upset. I thought I had a friend on this podcast. But yeah, 49ers beating the Eagles, and then Pats money line against the Chargers. Dang. Imagine we go 6-0 and I kick this guy's ass. That's all I'm
Is this
saying.
a
But I never
parlay,
made a
Drew?
competition. I love Patrick.
Is this a parlay?
I might partake in a parlay, maybe put like
So the lock
50
isn't the
units on it or
parlay.
something. What'd you say?
The lock isn't the parlay.
Well, they're all separate, Evan. But the parlay
Okay.
might just be for fun. I'm gonna
I
try
thought
to
we said-
turn.
I thought we decided your locks have to be like even odds. You know.
Yeah,
Evan-
you have like minus 10,000 Rams. I didn't even know you were allowed to bet the money line in that game.
We're struggling over here. Look at the record, goddammit. We're
I
will
going
can
for
say
a
count
run.
that.
I toyed with the idea of making Niners a dog of the week, but I decided against it.
We could
Okay.
count that as like the Rams win as like a 0.25 of a win. You know.
Okay, I'll take Rams spread. How about that? The rest are pretty fit straight up, I feel like.
Sure, that's fine.
Rams
Yeah.
spread. Okay. For everyone at
Rams
home, Rams spread, but the rest money lines. And we're gonna win. Not that
Rams
it's a
10.5.
competition though. Never was. Never claimed to be a competition.
All right. And you know what? I like how we all have our own little segments. So you know what that means? Rapid fire touchdowns. I didn't bet them last week, so I hope you guys didn't either. I don't think they went very well, but you guys should know better. Week 18, don't bet week 18. Never works out well. So
Never.
Rams, Panthers, Devontae Adams. If he comes back, he's gonna score. He scored 2 in the last versus the Panthers. DeAndre Swift, I think he also scored 1 versus the Packers last time they played. I think he's got another one in him. If the Bears are gonna win, they're gonna need to run the ball a lot, I think. James Cook, he's gonna score in that Jags game. They got they're gonna run it. He's like their best player, their only player on offense that does anything. So AJ Brown, I think the Eagles are gonna win, and I also think they're gonna have to throw the ball to win. So give me AJ Brown. Stephon Diggs, he's the playoff man. He's gonna, if the Patriots are gonna have a chance this playoffs, it's got to be him. And give me DK Metcalf in his post-suspension game. I think he's going to go off, and I think he's scoring. So hoping we go 6 for 6 this week, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, what do you guys think?
I like them. Better than usual all around. Sounds
Yeah,
like
I think
opposites.
they're all pretty good, except you have to hope that DK scores before he kicks a baby or something.
That's gonna be a tough one. You probably got a quarter out of him.
Yeah, right?
Got to parlay DK touchdown with DK ejection in the same one.
That could retire you right there.
Yeah. All right. And lastly, guys, it's game time.
New segment alert.
New segment alert.
What?
Hold on,
We're spinning. What, the timeout?
Oh, what?
Pat's
I'm
still
getting
spinning. Pat's still
All
spinning.
right. I'm timeout. Let's spin.
Whoa.
Wow, this is so much fun.
Okay,
You guys
timeout.
got to be, if you're not watching on YouTube, watch on YouTube.
Switch to YouTube right now. We're still spinning.
Okay. Guys, we are doing the top NFL quarterbacks by decade quiz by Football Punk. Thank you. Shout out Football Punk.
Isn't it
Um,
Chad?
this is by passing yards, so we're gonna see how well we do. I think we got six or 7 minutes.
Oh,
All right.
All right. Here we go. I think we start with the 2020s.
we
Patrick
already
Mahomes.
started?
Mahomes. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize we started. Mahomes.
Jackson?
Yeah. Lamar.
Nope.
No.
Running back.
Stafford.
Stafford's got to be up there.
Yeah. Jalen
Mayfield.
Hurts.
Goff.
I like Hurts. Mayfield, Golf.
Yeah. Easily.
I think you just need last name. You probably don't need whole name.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try next time.
Burrow.
Allen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who are the big guys? We said
who's
Rodgers, right?
Who's played every year?
No, try Rodgers.
He
Herbert?
was 2010s, but not.
Get Herbert in there?
Okay.
Herbert, yeah.
Okay, we're looking at
Prescott.
yeah.
Nope. Wow.
Really? Wow.
Surprising. All right,
Daniel
switch.
Jones?
Matt Ryan.
Ryan.
Roethlisberger, Manning should be 2.
Manning.
Roethlisberger.
Oh, Brady. Brady might still be in the 20s.
Brady.
No, he's not.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Future podcast guest.
Drew, you thrive in like 2008. You should know these.
Well, I just got like 8. Carson Palmer?
Nope.
Nope.
Don't know why that would be on there.
Oh, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, good. Oh,
Oh,
he was 2020s.
Wow.
Whoa.
We gotta just think of big names, boys. Think of teams, run through them. Andy Dalton. He had a ton of passing yards. He played every game.
Yeah.
There we go.
Elway.
Dalton.
Derek Carr. Derek Carr.
Boom. Oh, he's 2020s. Wow.
We're cooking.
2000 switch again. Oh God.
Favre.
This is where we start.
Favre.
Round 3 teams.
Warner. Yeah.
Warner, good one.
Vince Young? No. Maybe. We're shot.
Steve Young, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Steve.
We take that. Vic?
Doubt it.
I'm trying to think guys who played forever. I feel like
Bradshaw.
Yeah.
You going for old ones too?
I'm just saying out names. I'm saying names right now.
Okay.
Should I be going by decade?
No.
At
this point, I'm gonna keep thinking on the 2000s. I'll keep thinking on 2000s.
Okay.
McNabb. Try McNabb.
Yep.
Boom.
No Namath. Nope.
Marino.
It's on there already.
Montana, I meant.
Yep.
Aikman.
Aikman. Yep.
Nice try.
Look at that. Romo for the 2000s too.
Oh, that's a good one, Romo.
Wow. Okay.
Romo.
So we're getting real here.
Holy
cow.
Try
Sims for the older ones.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes, Cousins. He's going to be 2020.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice one.
I'm just running through the teams now.
Who are like the old Redskins quarterbacks? They're probably on both of these.
Theismann.
Wow. No.
Alex Smith. Try him for 2010s. This is tough.
Boy, there's gonna be a couple of names.
Jay Cutler, maybe.
Damn
it.
God.
Grossman for the 2000s.
Yeah, he didn't play long enough. Kaepernick. No, maybe. That was a reach.
90s. I'm thinking.
Wait. It couldn't be Flacco, could it?
It could actually.
Yeah.
Good
for the 10s. Nice one.
Bang.
We need to get some of these older ones. We're definitely missing big names.
Let's think about guys who made the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's just,
Sims.
Who was that quarterback for the Bills? Who was the quarterback for the Bills?
Kelly. Jim Kelly.
I did say Sims earlier. Okay.
Quarterbacks. Did Unitas play? No.
What about Warren Moon?
Could be. Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Bill
fired.
Okay.
I think I'm really old guys.
These 80s. Did we do Elway? Yeah, we did. Who was that old Packers quarterback who won the first 2?
Staubach?
Star.
Roger Staubach was a Cowboy.
That's too old, though.
Yeah,
that's
he's
before
on
the
there already.
Yeah.
We're selling on the 2000s also. Try Hasselbeck.
Yeah, 2000s I'm actually kind of ashamed of right now.
Okay. Fuck. Just gotta think of guys who played a lot. We gotta finish this century. 40 seconds.
Harbaugh.
Trent
Oh.
Carey.
No.
Who?
I'm trying to think of guys I played NFL
J.E.
Blitz with. Boy, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna know.
There's gonna be some
names.
names that I'm gonna kick myself over.
Yeah.
Just give up. We're not getting in there.
Yeah, I'm throwing in the towel here.
Awesome.
Kerry Collins. That's who I was thinking of. God damn it! I
Alright.
said Kerry. Fuck.
Trent Green and Dante Culpepper. Those
I was
are
never
those are
getting Trent
early
Green.
2000s.
We should have got Culpepper.
We should have
Bledsoe.
got
That was easy.
Bledsoe.
Testaverde. Could have gotten
Dan Fowles.
Fouts. Some of these.
Yeah,
Ken
those are tough.
Stabler could have gotten Grease. I know him. Tarkenton was a
Tarkenton
kind of
we could
obvious
get.
one.
I'm telling you, it's hard when you get back there.
Yeah.
We did well. We should have got Culpepper, but
Yeah. There's a couple there that
that was kind of
would be
fun.
nice to have, but oh well. Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad.
I enjoy that, guys. I think that might have to be a end of podcast tradition from now.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a fun little episode. Hopefully next week we have Matt back, and hopefully we make some money this week. I'm feeling good about it. How about you guys?
Always.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you soon. Peace.